All right. Hi, everybody. So, I was sitting here and I kept saying to myself, how am I going to get certain things across? I sat here, I've been thinking about a lot of things because there's been so much going on around us, in this world today. It is so much going on this physical 3D plane that we're in, and it's so much going on in the spiritual world. You know, okay, so I'm trying to gather myself here so that I can speak and I can be understood. I've been coming on these platforms and, I've been in and out with certain things and certain things that I have been going through in my life and things that I have been trying to overcome as well. And, I would lash out and, say this and that so I can purge and get all these things out of me. But, God said, if you have ears, those who have ears, then let them hear. Let them hear. If you have ears, let them hear. So, with everything going on around us, guys, and for you not to know that this day that we're living in right now, it is a spiritual battle. It is a spiritual warfare. You understand everything. I'm coming to the realization because as I keep saying to you guys, this is my journey that I'm going through. I am going through a journey, and so are a lot of other people. They are going through their journeys, whatever journey that is, because we are on this realm, we are on this earth to accomplish something, to accomplish your journey. You are here to wake up, people, to ascend, to wake up and become who you are supposed to be. You are here to live in your purpose, whatever that purpose is. But I want to talk about certain things that are happening right now in this world. And if you are in a space where, there's nothing going on, you don't see anything, what world are you living in? You can't be living in this one because there's a lot of things that is going on right now. You have war, okay? Look at Russia. Look at other countries, what's been happening. People, this is a spiritual warfare. So the main thing right now is for us to ascend and wake up as a people so we can see the devil in front of us, see the spiritual warfare, see whatever's coming. You have to open up your eyes to the world we're living in. And when people say that, we're living in the last days, okay, you could take it that way. We're living in the last days. But there are prophecies that need to be fulfilled. When they say the last days, like, God is coming and he's going to open up the sky. We're not talking about this, people. That is not what it's meant. That is not what it's about. That is not what it's about. Yes, we're living in the last days because as the book of Revelation tells you, everything that the book says, you see it happening. You see it happening. You seeing the wars. You seeing, look what happened. George Floyd and these riots and the Roe versus Wade was turned back and all this stuff happening right now. Kids are being kidnapped and there's so much rituals happening in this world because this is not our world as a people. When I say this is not our world, we were not made to come here. We were made to come here and live our purpose and love and show love. That is why you see the planet is so many things happening to the planet, Mother Earth. Okay? And she has been trying to cleanse herself. She's been trying to cleanse herself. You see things going on around you. And mind you, some things you won't be able to see with your physical eye. But you have to know that just because you don't see something, it does not mean that it's not happening. It does not mean that it's not happening. You were brought here, okay, for a purpose. Your purpose is for you to live your life through God, the God that is within you. Source, God. You understand? You know, it's so much about religion. It's so much about religion. But this day we're living in, the devil said to God, okay, I will have more followers than you. I will have more followers, such as the sand that is on the beach, the petals from the dirt that is in the ground. That's how many more followers he will have than God. And look around you. How many people are worshiping demonic sources? How many people are in position? They want power. They want to take things. They want money. They don't see what it's about. But when you say God is coming, we're living in the last days, you're going to be left behind over here. The point is for you to ascend to a higher consciousness, people. It is for you to ascend to a higher consciousness. That is what it's about. It's not about for you to stay in this low vibration where you can't see what the enemy is doing. The enemy is busy while we're sitting over here sleeping, and we don't know what's going on, but we're looking at all the distractions that's happening around us. All these things that is happening in this world right now. It is distractions for you to not sit and open your eyes to what is going on around you. You have to change the person that is within you. If your life, your situation, if it is in chaos right now, things are going on around you, your family, even your family, your friends, some of them, they don't even know what they're doing because they are in a low state, a low vibe, okay? The ones that are brought here, the ones that are chosen. When I say chosen, I don't mean, oh, I'm chosen and above everybody else. We all have a purpose. God has chosen all of us because we are his children. But we all have a purpose on this plane, on this reality. This is the devil's world. The devil is the God of this world. Okay? Greater is he that is within me than he that is within this world. The God that is within you. Okay? You have to get to know who you are, people. We have to wake up to ascend to a higher consciousness so that this world can evolve to the next level. Or we're going to end up staying here in this same state with everything that's going on here. And when you say that you're living in the last days, okay, we're living in the last days for this to be fulfilled. But what are you going to do? How is God coming? The sky is going to open up for you and you're going to ascend to heaven? You have to ascend with the consciousness. The consciousness. Okay, people? The God that is within us. He put himself, image of himself. We are made of his likeness. He put a little bit of himself. He put himself inside us. gods. We forget who we are. We are gods. We were made in his image. So when you pray, that's why when people say, oh, when you pray silently. You don't pray aloud. You pray silently because you're not God. God is not just the only one listening to you. The spirits, I'm going to just say it, the evil spirits, the devil's minions, they can hear you when you're praying out loud. You understand? It's not like they can read your mind. They cannot read your mind. But when you talk, when you say things, it's like people say you casting spells. They can hear you. You're saying things. You understand? And I know there's some people out there that are going to say, oh, she crazy. She don't know what she's talking about, this and that. I'm not worried about that because, of course, there are people that they talked about Jesus. They talk about a lot of things, Jesus, and they want to talk about, oh, she's talking about Jesus. Some people say they don't believe in that. They don't believe in Jesus. I'm not on all that right here. I don't care how you're taking Jesus. He was a prophet. He was down here. He did miracles. Yes, he did. But there was so much into that. Okay? There is a God. There is a source, people. This whole planet, this whole thing, all of this is God. All of this. But this world is ruled by the devil. You understand? But you have to, when they say you have to ascend, you have to wake up your consciousness. You wake up your mind. This world is not ruled by source because you see that you have free will. You have a choice. You have a choice to go the wrong way or you have a choice to go the right way, meaning you have a choice to do the right thing and you have a choice to do the wrong thing. But as you see, karma is very much real. So you believe in that. Whatever you sow, you shall reap. And it happens. It's not if it's going to happen. It will happen. Regardless, it happens. Whatever you put out there, you get it back. But, something happened. Every day I'm seeing things happen. I'm seeing God do his work. Miracles happen. When I say God will make your enemies your footstool, God will make your enemies come to you and tell you what they have been doing. Even when they don't admit it, they'll tell you from the stories that they talk. They will come to you and ask you for assistance. When you've elevated this consciousness to know that you are not alone in this. You are not alone on this realm. You are not by yourself. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it does not exist. Certain situations, things that happen to you, you come up out of it, you don't know how. It is the God that is within you. We have to change our way of thinking, people, our consciousness. Because think about it. Think about this religion stuff that, it's so many different religions and they have the church and you have to go to church and sit down and blah, all this. It's very confusing. It is. It can be very confusing, people. But you know what's not confusing? What's not confusing is when you can sit to yourself and then you think. Why do you think your mind, you can hear voices inside your head as if you're talking to yourself? That is the God that is within you, the voice that is within you talking to you. But if you're in, when I say, how can I explain this? Because I'm still learning some of this, guys. I'm not coming in, trying to be, she thinks she a preacher, this and that. No, look, I'm not even trying to go there. I'm only talking from what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, and what I've experienced. Okay? Because some of the stuff that I experienced and the things that I have gone through and what I've seen, and I've seen some stuff that people would never believe it. They would never believe me. You understand? They think I'm crazy. I need to be in a mental hospital. I'm flying the coop. I'm a believer. I don't think one way. I believe what I know to be true. I believe in what I've experienced. Okay? I believe in certain things that I've seen around me, certain reactions and people and things people have done, and the journeys, the places I've been, and the people I've seen and what I've seen people do. Some people don't even know how they get to that position, how they're doing certain things, because they're not in their right mind. They're in this low vibe. They're not acting themselves. They have a spirit that is attached to them. People, yes, spirits are real. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean that they don't exist. Spirit, a demonic spirit comes in all forms. Just like, angels, angels don't look like flying angels that you see. If you see an angel, you'll probably be scared because they don't look nothing like what we perceive. Me, I like to do my research on things, and even the research that I do that I find in this world, I'm not apt to just believe in it. I go within myself and I pray to the Father to show me this, show me certain things. Tell me what this is. It was a moment that I was walking. I can say that, these spirits exist, these demonic spirits, demonic forces. It's energy, people. It is energy that can attach, a negative energy can attach itself to you, and you don't know why you're doing certain things. Why is this happening? This is fact. I walked this journey. I walked this journey for at least 12 years or more. And just one era, one decade, and some. But it's so many other things. I was in the dark. You understand? But now that I've come up out of it, I'm not completely where I need to be. But I know that this is not natural. This is not the way that things are supposed to be. We are a better race of people, spirits. We are better souls than this. It is a battle for your soul. Okay? This is a battle for your soul. Why do you think that they pulled God out of schools? Certain places, they don't even have Bibles. Okay? And I know a lot of people saying that the Bible is not real and this and that. I wasn't there. I can't say. But a lot of things that is in the Bible, it is fact. No matter where it comes from. But you have to learn how to interpret it. But when you walk your journey, when you come to a certain age, when we're younger, we go through certain things in life. We have to learn. We have to go through experience to learn certain things. And as we get older, we learn. Some of us don't. We still stay in that low vibrational negative energy. It depends as well on your karmic debt. Your karmic debt. If you have karmic debt that needs to be paid, that is your shadow work. That is what you're going to go through. That is what's called the shadow work. The shadow work is a part of that. If you're going through that karmic debt, you're paying it, and you're getting over those hurdles. You're learning the lessons, and you're evolving, and you're going on to the next phase. You're working at it, and you're doing your meditation where you become one with source. You're not just hearing what your mind is saying. You getting into that meditation. You're somewhere by yourself. You're closing your eyes, because when you close your eyes, your senses are awake. Your senses are stronger. You're hearing. Even what you're seeing, you don't see because your eyes closed, but you're seeing. You see in the dark, people. You're listening to your heartbeat. You're going over some things that has happened in life. That is another form of shadow work. You're healing as well. I'm learning this stuff. I've learned some of this stuff. But I say, a lot of times I speak and I ask God to show me what is it I'm supposed to do. What do you want me to do? I'm still learning. And sometimes I ask God, why do I know certain things? Why do I know this? It's not about why. It's about what we have to do with what we know. It's about what we do with that knowledge. But this day and age, when this world is so messed up and it is a spiritual warfare, and we have war everywhere, not just war in Russia, not just war fighting, where our soldiers are fighting. It's not just that kind of war. It's a war on you, on your life, on your soul, on your family, on your friends, on your daily living. Look at the cost of living, people. It is not for you to make it. For those who have the money and those who have ascended, and it's so much. Listen, let me get myself together here. It's a spiritual warfare on us as souls, okay? This is the last days in the sense of the prophecy, okay? The devil knows that where we're at, he can never be. So some people are soulless, meaning they don't have no spiritual protection because they've done so many wrong deeds, and they can still turn themselves around, which is going to take work. But that is why the planet is in its state right now, and everything is going on around us because of the people, the souls that are on this planet, the different races, different okay, I'm not even worrying about to say human race, because we're spirits, we're souls. We're here for a purpose. We decided to be in a vessel so that we can live out our purpose. And yes, I believe in that. I believe in reincarnation. Yes, if you don't fulfill that purpose, you're going to come back and you're going to do it all over again. Yes. So, but the state that the world is in, Mother Earth, she needs healing in order for her to be able to thrive and to breathe and to grow and to change the planet. Global warming, all this stuff is happening. Can't you see that the world is getting hotter? The weather is not the same anymore. And people want to talk about people manipulating. Yes, there's a lot of things going on right now. But we're not just dealing with ourselves. We're dealing with external forces. Just because we don't see it does not mean that it does not exist. Look at all the hell that is around you. This is hell. It is a distraction. But to pull yourself out of that hell, you have to raise your consciousness to that God consciousness where you get to know who you are and you can fight some of these distractions going on around you and in your life. You can fight and get out of that mind state. You elevate to that God consciousness. And we can heal this world and what's going on in it. But we as a people have to stand up. We have to wake up to what is happening in our lives. Not just these distractions going on around us that the government is doing all this and that. No. We start the change by changing us. You have to change you as a person. When you change you as a person, when you wake up from your sleep and you elevate this mind to know the God that is within you, then you start to see things start changing around you. I'm telling you, people, it is a spiritual warfare. You have to learn how to connect with Source. You have to connect with Source so that we can change this planet. We can heal this planet and everything that is in it. Yes, it's more to come. The pandemic was just the beginning. It is more to come, people. There is something coming. When I say there is something coming, I remember I was at work in 2020. That's when the pandemic happened. And I think it was around March. And I was at work and I kept saying, something's coming. You know, I had a friend at work that I used to pick her up and we'd ride to work together. And I kept saying, you know, and I'm sure some people that work with me, if you remember, I kept saying, I feel something coming. Something coming. Then the pandemic happened. But there is something coming, people, that we have to be ready for. There's things happening every day that we don't know about. You're just hearing. You're seeing some things, distractions, and what the media is putting out for you to see so that they can distract you from what's really going on. People, know thyself. Know thyself. Get to know thyself. Talk to the self. Meditation is the key. You have to elevate. You have to get into your spirituality. I'm not saying, oh, spirituality and God is different. No. But we have to change ourselves in order to change our situations going on around us. All this bad energy that is out here. Energy is a force. It creates. It creates. It manifests. Yes. It is a creator of things around us. And the energy that is being put out into this world is what's bringing all this hate, all this war, all this sickness, all this pandemic. And yes, it's an overwhelming amount. But for the ones who will take heed to listen to the God that is within them, to do the work. Do the work, people. To do the work. Whatever distractions is going on around you, it won't affect you. You will see certain things. I'm not saying certain things won't happen in your life, but it won't be this detriment. You understand? It won't be this detrimental to us and our loved ones. And we have to teach. We have to teach this to one another so that we can know how to live as a people, because we lost ourselves. We lost ourselves in this world. In this demonic world, and everything goes. I'm not lying. Everything goes over here. Whatever, everything goes. You understand? You can do whatever. Everything goes. Some of it gets swept under the rug. Yes, because there's so many different powers. So many different things going on this planet, on this realm, in this realm, people. But this is a powerful thing. This is a powerful thing when you get to know how to use it. How to use it. So I'm saying, as a people, every day I try to get on live, and I know I talk about different things, but me, myself as well. I'm evolving. I'm transforming. I'm getting to know certain things, who I am. There's a lot of other things I need to know, and I'm going to learn, and I'm learning as I go. But we all are here for a purpose. Each and every one of us has a purpose. Even the ones that are in your life, their purpose is to cause chaos so that you can elevate. You can open your eyes. I almost forgot about that, God. When I said that we are chosen, the ones that are chosen for a certain healing, because each generation has one that is here to break the generational curse. The one that takes on the whole lineage, the whole curse of the whole lineage, your whole generation. Okay, there is one that is here to break the curses. That one that has been thrown aside, shunned, what do you call it? Black sheep. The one that could never get right. You understand? But they eventually get right. They would get right because they decided they were going to break the generational curses. Right now is that time. Right now is that time for you chosen ones. You chosen ones to open your eyes to see who you are. You're not here just to keep your mind, your eye closed. Open your eyes and get to know who you are. Open up. Get to know what you were brought here for. Right now, we're in need, people, because the world needs to be changed. If the world does not change, look at what's going on. We have to change it. We can change it as a people. We can change it. This is our world. We have to wake up as a people and not, we're so distracted by everything else that's going on around us. We forgot what we're here to do. Each of us have a journey. Yes, and it's hard, especially when you're chosen. It is hard, but you have to do the work. It's not supposed to be easy. The devil is on your back. The negative energy is on your back for you not to make it. Because the devil is out for souls. He wants souls to remain in this low vibrational realm with him so that he can keep doing his chaos on this world. Chaos in your family's lives. Chaos in your day-to-day life. Keep your mind closed. Keep your eyes closed. You walking around zombified. You just going 9 to 5 doing the same routine. You in the same routine. There is a different consciousness that needs to be brought in. The God consciousness. You have to find it within you. You have to open it up and connect with it so that you can change your life. Believe me, it will change your life. I'm not just talking out of my mouth. It will help you to open up your eyes. This third eye right here, certain things you can't see with this eye, you're going to see them however form it comes to you. Whether it's in the physical, whether it's in the spiritual, meaning your dreams, however it comes to you. It is an energy, people. Energies out there, forces that we cannot see. That is what's around us causing chaos. But we need to get into our God consciousness so that we can wake up as a people and we can heal this. Well, that's all I'm going to say for tonight, because there's so much, as I'm going, I'm sure I'm going to come back on and, God is going to put it within me to say something else. The God that is within me, He's going to put it within me, source, to say something else, to talk about something else. For the ones that, I don't care what you think about me. It's not about me. It's about us. It's not about me. It's about healing, the healing of this planet. That's what it's about. It's not about me. It's not about my family. It's not about just you. It's about all of us. All of us, people. That's what it's about. We need to raise our awareness, raise our consciousness into that God consciousness, the God that is within us, so that we can elevate as a people. And we can move this planet, this world into the next dimension, the next realm of living as a people, how we should be living. Some of us won't make it. You see people dying every day around you, people getting sick. I told you, Mother Earth is cleansing because you don't see it. It is a spiritual warfare going on here, people. Which side will you choose? Which side you choose? You wish to perish or you wish to live? You live right now. We have to change ourselves first before we can try to change anyone or anything else. So that is all I have to say. I have my phone in my hand. I'm not at the computer. So yes, I've been moving. So for those of you who listen to this message, and even for the ones that know me, it doesn't matter what you know of me, what you think you know. That's not the point. The point is, it is a different world that we're living in. Everything that we have put out here is coming back to haunt us, people, as a force. And it's bringing chaos every day. And what are we going to do about it? We are the ones that can change this world. We as a people, not the elites or people who you see in power. No, they can't do this by themselves. We have to come together as a people. There are some that will decide not to. certain things you can't do. Certain things you're not going to be able to accomplish. But we're just not here to just work and just survive and make money and then we die and that's it. No, it's more to living than that. It's more to that. We have to put out that love, that energetic consciousness that we have to have that clean energy in order for the world to progress. But that is all I'm saying right now. But I hope those who hear this message and those of you who know, who are in a higher vibration, then you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you who don't know, you don't care to know, I hope one day, I hope that eventually you will see, you will at least take heed and be aware of your surroundings and what is going on around you and don't get involved in certain things. Do some research, people. Get into that consciousness where you get to know certain things. You know, I can say this. You know, people talk about people who are spiritual and, oh, this and that. No, this is the real deal. Meditation is wonderful. It works wonders for you. Get to know who you are. Wake up, people. Wake up. Again, I'm not going to say goodbye as I always say when I post. Love you later. I love you guys, all of you. We are all connected. We are all connected. I'm not singling out and talking about race here. I'm talking about we souls, all of us. We are connected. It doesn't matter. You're in a low vibe. You're in a high vibe, negative energy, good energy. We're still connected. We have to know how to heal each other, ourselves, and each other. And the ones that are in this low vibe, we have to be, if we can, we give a hand. We bring them back. We pull them back up so that we can raise the consciousness of this planet, because it is energy, people. It is energy. But again, love you guys later. Have a good night.